Hello everyone, and welcome to the finale of Sonic Heroes. This is Sonic Sam 41. As you saw in the last video, we completed the last story and got the last Chaos Emerald. So what happens is once you get the, oh, by the way, let me explain, sorry, real quick. At the end of the credits, if you watched, there was a little message that said get all 7 Chaos Emeralds. And what happens is if you complete a story and you already have all 7 Chaos Emeralds, that message will be different, and it'll say something about a last story. Well, as soon as you get 7 Chaos Emeralds and have all the stories completed, if you go past Team Chaotix, there's actually a last story. So this is what we're going to be doing. It's fairly long, but I'm going to be doing this in all one video, so here we go. The final story of Sonic Heroes.
Then who was it? Who locked you up here for trying to conquer the world?
It was...
That sounds familiar.
All living things kneel before your master.
Look at who it is. Metal Sonic.
Sonic has finally transformed!
So that's Metal Sonic?
It's useless! Metal Sonic has combined your data with the power of chaos and is super strong! We can't defeat it! Ah! If only we had the 7 Chaos Emeralds!
And that's why you gotta collect them all.
What's this? But how? Even with the Emerald's power, our chances for victory are slim. It would take a miracle.
Just leave that to me, Doc.
Sonic, no! I'm going with you too!
Tails.
You can count me in, too.
Knuckles.
Okay, guys. We'll buy you some time. That way you can use your superpowers.
Okay then. Let's get ready to do this. We'll show that creep the real superpower of teamwork!
That line is used against him so many times. Anyway, so that's what Metal Sonic was doing this entire time. That little mysterious thing that would pop up at the end of some boss fights. That was Metal Sonic taking data of the characters. So now he's in this hideous form.
You're the one pretending to be Sonic! You're the one responsible for taking Froggy and Cola!
And so now what's going to happen is each team takes their turn trying to wear him down, while Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles prepare themselves to use the Chaos Emeralds. Now, this guy has 2 different stages. He's in his first stage right now. The little color sphere glowy thing right there on the side of him determines what character's ability will be useless. So if it's blue, you cannot use your speed character. Not that you really would need to use your speed character. But as you play as other characters, it gets a little more difficult. Obviously, since this is Team Rose, and Team Rose is the easiest, it's going to stay on speed. Now, really? Really? Okay, well that was fantastic. Anyway, so yeah, he has a variety of attacks that he'll use against you. What you saw that killed me was tail. It's usually the one of the most annoying to deal with along with this fire, because if you're in the middle of an attack, usually it'll interfere. Oops, come on. So, I'm not sure why this isn't working, but maybe just after a series of certain characters or something, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, so not much to say about him right now. Just something you want to make sure you know is that, there's a Team Blast right there. I didn't know that. Okay. Anyway, yeah, what you want to keep in mind is that each platform has a set amount of rings, and after those rings are gone, they're not coming back, so be careful not to waste those rings that you get. Yes. So I'm pretty sure you can cancel attacks. So yeah, just by jumping you can cancel it. So that's anyway. So that's it for Team Rose attacking.
You guys ready?
And he'll try to degrade you, but to no avail. Anyway, so yeah, now you can see that it's colored differently. Oh, and also rings carry over, so if you didn't want to do... Well, actually, it's kind of good to demonstrate now. Yeah, both... Oops. Actually, no, just Team Chaotix has this. There's a cannon to get your power-ups. Team Rose's power-ups were through the Team Blast. Where's Vector? I guess Vector doesn't get powered up, which is weird. Anyway, so now this is annoying. This is really cheap, but it's the best way to get out of this. What happens is he shoots these missiles from his fingers, and if they hit a character, it's basically like what happens with the jellyfish robots that suck you up, only this is 10 times more annoying. So avoid that at all costs. Flying in the air is usually the best strategy to do that. So this isn't too bad, just alternate between flying and power. That's how you'll do it for a bolt for the next team too. It's usually the easiest. So yeah. This I guess Metal Sonic was tired of being neglected or something, because if he's fighting against even Eggman, the guy who made him, I mean, something must have set off. He did look a little different than he usually does in past games, for a reason. I think he just tried to, I don't know, intimidate or something, but yeah, that's, in case you've never played a Sonic game with Metal Sonic in it before, that's not what he really looks like. You'll see what he really looks like eventually. So, almost there. You know what, we'll finish him off with Team Blast. What really stinks is I think if you're the colored teammate that's on his side and you use Team Blast, he won't be effective, so I'm not sure though. But that's the end of Team Chaotix attack. Actually, technically, well, I was going to say about earlier, but it's been a while since I played as these guys. Yep, very good, very good. It's funny because the Ultimate Life Form did not contribute to that conversation. So, yes, this is probably the most challenging form of Metal Sonic that we've met so far. Obviously, he'll get progressively harder. It's just common sense, but that's why they supply you with level ups to 3 for each character. So here he's got pretty much every attack. Whoa! He's demonstrating pretty much every one. So that's yeah, I've died a lot here because I don't know. I just said that this part, like this team, is probably the easiest to die on, and for some reason they intend or they expect you to use Shadow. So I'm sure you could like homing attack, but I don't know. I find it really dangerous. Don't try it, but unless you really want to, I would advise not doing it. But yeah, it's good for when you're able to use flying again because it'll just give you a little extra to use. Oop. Yeah, so it'll go now to blue one more time, and yeah, it's also an interesting glitch too. I'd like to point out that sometimes they'll get stuck and do a lot of damage, which is great. But anyway, so that's it for everyone. Now we're just on to, well, everyone except for Sonic Team. So. Anyway, now on to Team Sonic. Sonic is now supersonic, and Tails and Knuckles get these cute little bubbles. You know, you think they would have made like a Super Tails and well, actually, in Sonic 3 they have a Super Tails and Super Knuckles. You think they would have used that, but no. We just get these fun little bubbles. Anyway, this is the true final battle. Oops. Metal Sonic is in his most challenging form. Now, as I'm failing to show here, when he shoots these little crystal things at you, you want to use Rocket Excel right into them. As with most Sonic games, when you're supersonic, his energy depletes with rings. So you want to make sure that you get to every single one of these balloons that you can, because it just stinks if you run out. Now what's great is, now that they're powered up, they have the, I almost missed it. Now that they have the power of the Chaos Emeralds, they're powered up all the way to level 3. And, I thought he was doing something completely different. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. So they can do unique things, like this Team Blast, for example. This is the only way to hurt Metal Sonic. So what you want to do is collect as many rings as you can, destroy as much stuff as you can, because there's no way you're going to damage him otherwise. Which I think is really unique. I like that a lot. So yeah, this is what I thought I was going to do. He occasionally does is he'll pick up big battleships, and what you want to do is get into Knuckles and do this crazy fireball combo thing. And it'll, as long as it's aiming towards the boat ship thing, it should destroy it. And that's probably the easiest way to get rid of that. I'm sure you can dodge it with Sonic. Unfortunately, Tails doesn't really get used unless you get captured by an attack that he hasn't done yet. That's when Tails gets very helpful. But other than that, Tails really isn't used in this fight. It's mainly Sonic and Knuckles.
Here we come. You all ready?
We have some nice this attack. So what you want to do is, if you see him firing these finger missile things again that aren't coming from his fingers, they're just coming from his back, you want to turn to Tails and just attack them all, because you don't want to get stuck in these. It's not fun, especially this part. It's really anticlimactic if you get stuck in these, which Knuckles did for like 2 seconds. Anyway, so as you're doing this, other teams will be cheering you on, telling you you're doing great. You got to use Team Blast. Even Eggman will contribute sometimes. I might have skipped past his dialogue, or I might have just been talking over him. So yeah, this guy's tough. He takes a lot of Team Blast to destroy, but just keep using Team Blast and he'll be dead. Or destroyed. Dead is a good term. So it's really good to aim towards the center, because that's usually how you'll be able to destroy it. If you aim towards the edge, sometimes it won't register it, and it won't count and you'll get hit, which not fun. This music's pretty cool too, I like it. Yep. Yeah, that's bad. That's really bad. Oh no. There they are. Alright. Yeah, this is really bad. You don't want to get caught in this situation. Can they get out? Uh-oh, okay, yeah. So just make sure you go right for these. This is bad. Don't let that happen. No, yeah, so if Tails gets caught, you're in a lot of trouble. So, but usually, yeah, no, if he's free, use him, because he can just take them out in one hit, as opposed to Sonic and Knuckles have to use a lot of hits. And that's the end. It takes about 5 Team Blasts to destroy this guy. And honestly, this is probably one of my favorite final bosses in a Sonic game. I really like this boss a lot. Sonic 3's boss is pretty good, but I like this one a lot.
Phew, that was pretty tough. Too bad it's all over. For you!
And that was the final mission. Of course I gotta see.
It's no use.
This is what Metal Sonic really looks like, if you haven't seen him before.
Because we're Sonic heroes.
Sonic!
Anytime you want a rematch, just let me know. I'll be waiting.
Hey, Sonic, wait up! Sorry to leave like this, but I can't let my Sonic get away. Good luck,
Sonic sure has his hands full.
I guess I'm out of here too. I think I'll go hunt for someone else.
She never gives up, does she? Oh, no, you don't. Wait!
Guess that's it for this case.
Guess so.
But what about our money?
Man, I almost forgot. That slime ball!
All right! Our next adventure awaits us, so there's no time to waste. Yeah! We're Sonic Heroes!
Alright, so that's the end of this game. Thank you for watching, anyone who did. I really do appreciate it. So any feedback will be greatly appreciated. Tell me how I did my first Let's Play. I know there's not a lot of you out there, but again, anyone watching, I really appreciate. So thanks. Means a lot. So seeing as this project was broken up a lot, like before I started recording it was like a 7-month break, and then halfway through it took another 7-month break because of recording issues, but so for that reason it won't take long for me to start the next Let's Play that I'm going to do, which I have in mind. I might even start this week, and may or may not. I'm not really sure yet. But yeah, that's the end. Tell me what you thought of this game, even. I mean, I've heard a lot of negative things about Sonic games from the past 10 or so years. So, I don't know, I really like this game a lot, and I played it a lot when I was younger, so I figured this would be a good one to play. There's not much else to say. I mean, again, thank you very, very much for watching. But, that's really all I have to say. This ended up not being as long as I thought it would be, but... anything else I need to say? I guess stay tuned for the next thing that I do, so... Won't be too long till then. So cool. Thanks again. I know I've said this a million times, but I really mean it. Thanks again for watching. And stay tuned. I'll be very soon with my next Let's Play. Which I suppose I'll give you a hint if you listen this far. It's a Wii game, and you've probably heard me talk about it. Okay, so that's all for now. See you next time.